Good morning to Twin Saults, Chippewa, and Algoma. Welcome to First Local Mornings for Friday the 13th. Yes, you heard that correct. Friday the 13th. Oh,
what can and can't we do?
We'll just see. We'll see what goes wrong in the show today.
Oh, great.
Maybe Facebook will drop us in the middle of the show again like they did the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
Facebook decided, like, no, we're not going to let them on anymore. Boom, gone.
Or maybe we'll pull your mic.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we
there's
go.
an idea.
Or my mic will just stop working or something. The best part is we can actually get the producers to stop working by just turning them down in our ear.
Really
We'll just say, oh, it's a Friday the 13th problem. It just went bad.
We can't hear.
Can't hear us. So.
He says you can go to black.
Oh yeah, he'll just fade us to black and we'll just be gone. Brought to you by KC Securities and also the Festival of Trees, which is going on right now. Diamond event happened last night. Down at the Station Mall Savoy Jewelers, where you can buy tickets and win. There's either a pendant or rings you can win. There's three different possible prizes valued at around $1,500 each. Also, we have Habitat for Humanity has their big draw coming up. We are going to have some tickets to give away. We'll let you know on Monday how you can win those tickets. But one of the things that they have is win a $5,000 gift card from the Sioux Mill Build All. You can purchase your tickets up until the 30th when the draw will be at 4 p.m. on November the 30th at the Sioux Mill Build-All, just over here on Great Northern Road. Tickets are $10 each or two for $15. You can get your tickets at the Sioux Mill Build-All, the Habitat Restore, Frankie's Automotive Body Shop, and Sal Dan Construction Group. They also have another auction starting on the 26th, and we'll let you know more about that closer to the 26th, and we'll tell you how you can get your tickets for that one as well. Doug Ford's coming on today.
Where is he today?
He's back at Williams Park.
Okay, so you made it as far as
travel
Barrie
so far today then.
Yeah, so he already got to the north, Barrie, already, so he doesn't really
he hit Northern Ontario.
He already hit Northern Ontario.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the hammer.
Yeah, and he's on with Christine Elliott and Dr. David Williams, who's the Chief Medical Officer of Health. So,
okay.
I'm here with Kelly Linden and Daniel LaPrade.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes.
We had a lot of action going on in the city yesterday, which we've got lots of news coming up for that. The football game results, the leaderboard from round one. We're going into round two today at the Masters. Lots going on.
They had quite the rainstorm yesterday morning.
Yeah, they had a rain delay for a couple hours, and they actually had the horn go, so they couldn't finish the round. So it was a lot going. They had two tees going off. They had two things going off. So it was quite the first round.
We got a bit of snow going on out there.
What was that?
Yeah. Oh, it's coming. I told you
why are you so happy about that?
I told you this because I'm so happy I took last weekend off.
It was like a beautiful, beautiful summer day last week.
Really lucked out.
Yeah.
In Saskatchewan, at the same time we were breaking records, they were having 8-9 foot snow drifts.
I find it funny that the weatherman took last Friday off, knowing that that day was going on.
See, that's the perk of my job. If I get it right, that one time I get it right, at least it benefits me.
Yeah. What's the percentage of the weatherman gets right?
33%.
There you go.
Yeah,
or 31%.
Meteorologists are around 31% right. It's the only job you can actually have.
Women are right 100% of the time.
Yes.
Okay, last night at Muriel Drive and River Road, the patrol services were called around 4:30 to an altercation at a house in the 0 to 100 block Muriel Drive. Upon arrival, they located a victim who had been stabbed. The victim was taken to the hospital and later died as a result of the injuries. The accused has been taken into custody. They both knew each other, the accused and the victim. Officers are remaining on the scene while they continue to investigate the incident. There's no threat to public safety, though. This was just simply two individuals fighting with each other. And our own Dan Gray was there last night as well. There was the forensic van. It was...
Wow, quite the scene.
There was a bunch of police there as well, so it's very rare that we have a murder in this town, but
That's sad.
and our condolences go out to the family of the victim. We don't know who the victim is yet, though. They haven't released that, so
I'm sure we'll have that posted as soon as we have it. We'll have it posted and relay that news. There was a council meeting on Monday night, as you know, and discussion was around downtown security. Maybe you can help out with this one, eh? There was a motion asked for city staff to look into all aspects of downtown security. The motion read in part, to create a safe downtown, the city must invest in technology or resources to create the safe place our downtown strategy strives for. There has been a lot of updates and upgrades to the city and to the Queen Street great area.
The downtown's in a pretty bad state of affairs, especially at night. We see it every night.
Yep.
Everything has to be locked down. We have to lock down all the ATM rooms. There's, Tim Hortons isn't open anymore at night. Anything that is open, they've got to close their washrooms, things like that. So it is pretty bad, and something needs to be done, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully council sees the light of day. I've always said if they actually go out at nighttime and actually see what's going on, they'll see.
Maybe that's it. Go in a patrol car, and they might have to. Well,
exactly.
Councillor Dufour was saying he thinks it's important that they proceed with the community safety plan, the initiatives that are underway through social services, through increased investments in your homelessness system. And the mayor has acknowledged this. He hears a lot about the issue, and they're looking into it. This report does not have a timeline to come back to council. The previous report to council on the provincially mandated community safety plan should be back no later than January 2021. So they have to move on it and do something about it.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it would be nice if they actually started to do something about it.
Yeah,
even increase patrols or anything.
Something.
Yeah, like just do anything. They control the police. I mean, it's funded by our local tax dollars. Put the police in the area of town where they actually need to be. It just makes sense. Also, you can cut down on drug crime and all the other things that go on in that area of town every single day. Yesterday morning, there was a fire near the city center. It ended up just being sort of a detached garage from a house, a small fire in it. They were able to easily contain it with a fire extinguisher. There was significant damage, though, done to the garage, but there was no injuries reported, and it's not considered a suspicious fire or anything like that, even though it still remains under investigation like any fire does. So.
Let's hope everyone's okay on that, that's for sure. So PUC is warning customers or residents of Sault Ste. Marie that they're getting phone calls. This has happened a lot, though, like with Hydro One and that in Southern Ontario. PUC Services is warning customers of a phone scam that recently surfaced in our area. The callers are claiming to be from the provincial government and seeking information from households regarding their qualification for energy rebates. The PUC is advising if you receive a call from someone, a question of this nature, do not provide any information. Any programs like Save on Energy, these will be done to a scheduled home audit. These are not phone calls that you receive. And there's another one called the Affordability Fund program. Only local companies will be calling regarding the appliance deliveries. So if you receive anything else, just do not answer provide any personal information. Yeah. You should, if you do receive any of these phone calls, report these calls to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre at 1-888-495 8501, and we'll have that posted, or we do have that posted on our website. So if you need that number again, visit Sue online.
I haven't got one of those ones, but I get the ones where it's like your social insurance number. You're going to be arrested at 4 o'clock. I love if you don't call us back. I'm the only person that can help you from going to jail.
If I'm bored, I have fun with those.
I hit number. Hit number 1. I hit it. I'm like, I'm interested in what you have to say. I work for the media. Click. So that works if you want to try.
Yeah, that works with a lot of things. Yeah, I work in the media. Click. Yesterday, Ontario broke a record for COVID-19 cases with 1,575 new cases and 18 more deaths. Of the 18 who passed away, 12 were in long-term care homes. Toronto obviously was leading the way again with cases with 472. Peel had 448. York had 155, and then Ottawa had 91. The previous day on Wednesday, there was 1,426 cases and 1,388 on Tuesday. Now our rolling 7-day average is now at 1,299 cases a day. That's up from 981 just the week before. We're still testing a lot of people. We got 39,500 tests done yesterday, and 42,000 are still waiting to be tested. We have 431 people in the hospital, 98 in the ICU, and 62 on a ventilator. The top line number here looks bad at the 1,575. If there is a silver lining here is that we're not seeing as many hospitalizations as we did the first time in the first wave of COVID. So that's good, at least from a healthcare perspective. They're not getting overwhelmed like they did last time, because they were well into 4 digits in hospital beds, and right now we're at 431. So it's actually only about 30% of what the peak was in stage 1. So
yes.
Well, so we've got snow this morning. Should we ask what's going on for the rest of the weekend? I take it you're here this weekend, so it's not going to be sunny.
Yeah, see,
I guess the question is, are you going away this weekend?
No, I'm not going away.
There you go. There's your weather tease.
We're booking our vacation when he does.
The weather tease,
so the weather's staying here this weekend.
The weather's going to be sucky again.
Sucky.
Sucky.
The weather today for this weekend is sucky.
Camera's up, so let's look at the camera. It's back on. We can focus on. Look, there's a spot right on City Hall. How appropriate. You gotta blur them out for all the stuff that goes on in that building. Well,
maybe City Hall is just redacting itself.
There you go.
Like when we do FOIs and they come right back redacted, as if it's like national security.
So yeah,
moving along.
Moving on to that crappy weather.
Yeah, moving on to the redacted City Hall on our camera.
There is a bit of snow out there this morning, but yes, we are going to see things shift and change today. We will probably see a few centimeters. I'll have the details with your 3-day and regional temperatures coming up. This camera is, of course, brought to you by wirelesscom.ca, and we thank them for that. We'll be right back after this break, and make sure you stay tuned. I'll be right back with all those details right after this.
How can I help you?
Hi, I'm really worried about my sister. She doesn't leave her house much. She doesn't even come to our family things. I barely see her smile anymore.
Can you tell me a bit more about the situation?
I think her husband might be... I don't know. Whenever he's around, she's nervous, like she doesn't want to make a mistake.
Do you think that he might be hurting her?
I think so.
Okay, let's figure out how we can help your sister.
A message from the Government of Canada.
You know what? You got spunk.
Well,
I hate spunk.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local on your Friday the 13th. Hope everybody's enjoying their morning so far. So let's say good morning on Facebook to a few people on here. So good morning to Steve, Karen, our very own Dan Gray. Good morning. Margaret and Marilyn and Ineki. Ineki is one of our regular weather watcher photo submitters, if you want to call them that. So thank you for that, Ineki. So let's look at the radar. We do have that low pressure system. As I mentioned yesterday, it was about right over here over Thunder Bay. It has moved in. It has now moved right over top of us. We do have some snow up here and a little bit of rain kicking around too. So we may see a mix of both coming in today as things shift, as the temperatures shift, and the winds are going to really pick up. So if you like the wind this weekend, you are going to be in luck. So make sure you start to tie things down, put things away. You might have taken some stuff out, you know, last weekend to enjoy the weather, so put it back before it blows away. There were some garbage cans that blew around earlier this week as well. Okay, so your expected highs for today in our region, not that warm, but we got -1 in Thunder Bay, up to 2 degrees in Wawa and Timmins, 4s in Sault Ste. Marie and Elliott Lake, and 6 in Sudbury. And overnight lows, we are going to be very cool. Our overnight low for the region, or for here in Sault Ste. Marie rather, our overnight low, the normal temperature is -3. So we are going to be right on that here in Sault Ste. Marie. But you're going to be looking at between -5 and -8 between Thunder Bay and Timmins. We're looking at -5 in Elliott Lake and -7 in Sudbury. So very chilly night. Temperatures are going to drop. Some of these places are seeing Sudbury, you're going to drop from 6 degrees today all the way down to -7. So you're going to have quite the drastic drop as well. Okay, yes, 3 degrees we are looking at right now. There is some periods of rain lingering and a few flurries that will change to snow, and we will see local snowfall amounts of 2 to 4 centimeters. A high of 4 degrees today. Winds will be northwest, 30 kilometers gusting to 50, so that's a very cold wind. Temperature will fall this afternoon, and it'll fall to about +1 by the evening. Then we are going to see -3 overnight, mainly cloudy. There is a 30% chance of a flurry as well, and then it will clear up by the morning. Winds will die down a little bit, northwest 20 kilometers gusting to 40, and then we will see a wind chill of -6 overnight. So a very chilly night, bundle up, but we will get up to 8 degrees on Saturday, mainly sunny. So this is the silver lining, the day you want to be out if you want to go and do something. Wind will become southeast, 20 kilometers gusting to 40, so that'll be a little bit of a warmer wind. We will see periods of rain or snow come back though on Saturday night, 4 degrees, and then we will see that continue on Sunday with just rain all day, 8 degrees, and flurries overnight on Sunday with 2 degrees as we shift back to snow mode for, yes, Monday. Don't you like our snow icon? It's huge on there. Just to remind you how much you know.
How big the flakes were when
That's how big those flakes are. So there we go. So 2 degrees on Monday, periods of snow, and we'll see that continue throughout the night with a low of -2. It's expected to continue actually throughout the week and stay below freezing, so we could start to see some snow stay on the ground depending on how much accumulation we get. Yes, I know I'm being told to be quiet now. So on that note, I'll have your 7-day forecast and weather watcher coming up, and we will be back with more local news right after this break. Stay tuned.
Game. What do you got to say to that?
I was arrested.
Recently, the Government of Ontario established a $100 million affordability fund to help Ontarians who don't qualify for low-income conservation programs ease the burden of their electricity bill. Whether you rent or own your home, as long as you pay your electric bill, you could qualify. There are 3 levels of support available. The first is a home energy kit with upgrades like smart power bars and LED light bulbs. The second includes Energy Star appliances that help keep things cool during the hot summer months. The third is for electrically heated homes so that your power bills don't break the bank during those long Canadian winters. Plus, all upgrades, including installation, are completely free of charge. Visit affordabilityfund.org or call 1-855-494-FUND to find out if you qualify.
And welcome back to First Local for Friday the 13th. So far we've made it through with no issues so far. But now we're hitting sports.
Jinx me. Way to jinx me, buddy.
Oh yeah, they're going to be golfing today on Friday the 13th. I wonder if any of the golfers are superstitious about stuff like that.
Well, I'm kind of hoping Tiger is, but you know, I think
I know you're a huge Tiger.
I should bring an umbrella in here and open it again too, and let's keep these superstitions going.
Yeah, walk under a ladder. You know, things like that.
Yeah.
Well, where should we start? Let's start with Week 10 in the NFL, shall we? So the Colts played the Titans last night, and they grabbed the tiebreaker for the AFC South. They won 34-17 over the Tennessee Titans. We have a bunch of games coming up, but so you know, the Lions are playing at 1 p.m. against Washington. What do you think? Washington is at Detroit.
Well, the Lions are actually doing surprisingly well this year.
They're doing surprisingly well.
Well, like you said, the record was better, but it was all season last year, right? So we're happy about that. So we'll update you on that on Monday and see how week 10 goes. So get your picks in if you want to make some money. Now, to the Masters.
Depends on who you're betting on.
To the Masters, Paul Casey finished round 1 as the leader.
Okay.
He was 7 under. So round 2 started today. No rain delays. Look at that beauty weather, right?
Oh, that's Tiger. There's your guy.
Wow, look at that ball.
Yeah, whatever. But Tiger Woods actually Tiger Woods did do fairly well yesterday. I have to give him that.
Yeah.
He finished his best Masters ever after first round after winning.
And he did win last year.
That's correct. But you know, he didn't skip it and get a hole in one. So you know, he's not that good. A couple of notables didn't do overly well yesterday. So we'll see what happens today. Like I said, there was a rain delay yesterday. They were teeing off from 2 holes, so there was a lot going on. The sound of the horn to get off the greens. So we've got some local Michigan sports coming up, which is kind of exciting that the University of Michigan Athletics is opening their season this weekend in hockey. Finally, some action, right? They're playing Arizona State, and that is on Saturday, November the 14th at 3 p.m. at the Yost Ice Arena.
Sounds so funny you say they're playing Arizona hockey.
Arizona State hockey, right? I mean,
it's like a desert.
How many outdoor rinks do you think they have?
I'm guessing they don't have. I guess they don't have many civic plazas with outdoor skating.
No,
in Arizona, probably not.
Michigan State is also playing Indiana this weekend in football, but they're having a tribute to George Pearls. He was the coach of Michigan State, and they're wearing certain jerseys and block on their helmet to acknowledge him and to remember him. And Sioux area football. They're playing the Blue Devils. They're playing Cadillac. Pink Cadillac. Anyways, they're playing. You don't like that song, I guess? No, all right.
Isn't Cadillac down near Traverse City or Grand Rapids or something like that?
I believe so.
I think it's down there,
It's just past
Traverse City.
Well, their Friday night lights start at 7 p.m.
That's going to be a drive. That's like 3.5, 4 hour drive.
Yeah, because Traverse City is about 3 to 3.5.
Yes, it is. So there's lots of sports going on, whether you want to do college, high school, you know, professional.
At least there's sports around, right?
At least there's sports around. Let's just hope hockey starts soon. And we're going to have some Sioux Greyhounds informational play for next week because we know that they're starting a little bit later now and the game rules have changed. So we want to try and sit down with the Greyhounds and talk that through because we're all big Greyhound fans.
Yes.
Except when they play the Hamilton Bulldogs. And I think they beat them one year. Ooh. So there was at the Festival of Trees last night. That goes to November 20th, right?
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yeah. So we will have that video for you after the 7-day forecast of the event last night down at Station Mall and Savoy Jewelers. Hold tight. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
When it comes to peace of mind, think KC Security Services, a locally owned and operated security service, voted the best security company in Sault Ste. Marie. We specialize in mobile patrols and alarm responses. At KC Security, we also offer stationary guard services for commercial and residential properties, events, and more. Available 24 hours per day, 365 days a year.
KC Security Services, where peace of mind is a matter of choice, your one-stop shop for all your security needs.
Year we've been celebrating our 65th anniversary, dating back to services originating in our community in 1954, which is quite some time ago. It's been a great opportunity this past year to recognize the pioneers, the stakeholders that worked tirelessly to create what we are today. grateful for everything that the family 65 years ago and the people that assembled the organization have done in order for us to achieve the success that we're experiencing 65 years later.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local on your Friday the 13th, and yes, just after 8:26 a.m. Thank you to KC Security for sponsoring the show and Wireless Com for sponsoring our camera. So let's get into the 7-day forecast now. And as I mentioned, Mike with his transitions once again.
You love those transitions.
I do. I look forward to when I get surprised like that. So 8 degrees on Saturday and Sunday with rain on Sunday, but then we're going to see that snow move in on Monday and Tuesday. -1 is your high on Tuesday. Things aren't going to really warm up too much, but we'll get back up to 5 degrees by Thursday and Friday with a mix of some rain and snow on Thursday. Now your overnight lows are going to dip down once again. You're going to stay below freezing for a few nights, get down to -4 by Tuesday night. By the way, it's going to be very windy from Sunday into Monday. Could get up to 70, 80 km/h gusts, so keep that in mind. We'll monitor that, and if there's anything issued, we will keep you updated on SiouxOnline.com. And we'll be down to 1 degree on Thursday and Friday. Okay, so we just had a weather photo come in that reiterates my snow, so let's take a look at this. Oh, another transition. Now there we go. This is this morning.
You're the kind of kid that liked the box more than the toy, right?
It's very simple. Yeah. Like, the Canadian flag there is in the.
That is a beautiful shot.
And yes, that is from this morning. There's a light dusting of snow. So in certain areas we are seeing some snow accumulation, but like most of it's going to melt by tomorrow if there is anything. So do send in your weather photos or videos to ontvweather@gmail.com. Include your name and location, and they will go up on the show here and SiouxOnline.com.
Yes, and last night, Dan Gray and Jacob Moore were down at Station Mall, and they were there for the Savoy Jeweler event connected to the Festival of Trees. It's happening right now. It's a fundraiser for the Lung Health Foundation, and here we go.
The Lung Health Organization is a wonderful organization, and Savoy's Jewelers feels that it's important for businesses to give back to the community that support it so well.
Tonight we're hosting the Savoy's Diamond Tree event. We normally, this is a kickoff to Festival of Trees every year, but this year, because of the circumstances, we're going to be here at the Station Mall selling tickets. So the tickets are $20 each with a chance of winning a $1,500 piece of diamond jewelry. And with that $20, you get an ornament from this tree here.
So the idea is you buy a ticket, the customer will come to the tree, pick an ornament, we'll grab it for them, you simply just pull it open, just like that. You pull the little ribbon out and you would open it to reveal your prize.
There are 200 tickets and all proceeds are going back to the Lung Association.
Well, we normally sell out, so we're hoping to raise $4,000.
And thank you very much, Dan Gray and Jacob Moore, for that. We greatly appreciate you going down to Savoy's Jewelers at the Station Mall. Great, fantastic cause there for the Lung Health Foundation. Their 22nd annual Festival of Trees. There's also a 50-50 raffle going on as well. There is a silent auction, and there is a prize raffle as well. We'll have a story updated a little bit later today with all the info. So you can go to SiouxOnline.com and check that out. There's plenty of stuff to win, including they will also be selling more tickets tonight at Savoy's Jewelers as well for the Lung Health Foundation. So if you want to win some bling, that's where you go to get your tickets.
I think bling is not
bling. Oh, I'm sorry. Was bling on that list of banished words from yesterday?
Yes, it was. Dog.
Oopsie. Dog. Win some bling.
Well, quickly, I just want to talk about this. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will continue to poke at the premiers today. He wants more stringent measures to curb the spread of COVID-19, don't we all? He's offering up more federal funding to help provinces retrain workers left jobless by the pandemic. Yep. So we'll have more on that throughout the day today.
And we'll be back at 1 o'clock with Doug Ford's press conference with Christine Elliott and Dr. David Williams. Have a fantastic morning.
Have a great weekend.
Take care, everybody.